What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel where we talk about things and criticize things, especially because, you know, that's what we do here. And in today's episode of Criticizing Society, we are going to be talking about religion in general, mostly Christianity, but just pretty much religion in general. And, well, I have a lot of atheist friends who become that way because they either have parents or they've met people that have tried pushing a religion on them instead of helping them and all this. And me personally, if I have to be honest, like, I am a Christian, but honestly, like, the people that go to church, I don't like going to church because I don't like to hug and, you know, make friends with people that I don't know and that are usually fake people who try acting like they're the best Christians, but when, let's say, a homeless person comes into the church, they don't help them. No, they just refuse to help them. And honestly, that's really terrible because it's the thing of why would you push someone out of the church because they don't have as much money as you or stuff like that? Or why would you, if someone says that they're an atheist, okay, let's take this. If someone says they're an atheist, don't try to force them to go to Christianity. If they ask you about your religion, tell them, show them the Bible, you know, maybe don't read them scripts because, I mean, if you want, but honestly that kind of weirds people out. But kind of just act normal about it. Just say, yeah, I'm a Christian. You know, and if they ask a question about your religion, just answer the question and tell them, hey, you should come to my church. Hey, you should come and, you know, to Bible study or something with me. You know, that's perfectly fine. They don't count that as pushing it on them. They don't count that as pushing your religion on them. Now, if they did, then they're just dumb. But honestly, if you just tell them, hey, come over here and we'll do a Bible study, or hey, come to my church sometime if you really want to know more about my religion. You know, don't try to tell them, oh, you're going to hell because you don't, you know, you're not a Christian. Don't do anything like that. Nothing dramatic, because then they're going to get mad and never come to Christianity and all this. And parents, don't try to push kids to go to church. Don't try to tell them if you don't go to church you're going to hell, because that's not the truth at all. Because, you know, the Bible never says if you don't go to church, you're going to hell. No, don't try to force them into anything. Just kind of, if they're your kid, you know, let them know that you are a Christian. Tell them about it. You know, just do stuff like that. Read the Bible with them, stuff like that. But don't, like, force them into it. Don't, like, make them go to church, you know, every single Sunday. Don't tell them, like, that you're supposed to do this, and then you turn around and not do that. Don't say that you're not supposed to drink, but then you crack open a beer before, and you know, on a Saturday night, right before church. Don't say that you're not supposed to swear like a sailor, but don't come home Saturday or any day of the week and cuss, you know, like a sailor. Because that's not what this thing is all about, okay? We're supposed, as Christians, it is our duty, or any religion, for the most part, to bring people towards that religion, to help people. And not to push them into it, but just help them in general. And I think that's where a lot of Christians fail. Like, we not really so much as fail as just not trying or trying too hard to push them into it. Now, if you know, trying too hard is what a lot of these people do. They force it on them, they do this, and the truth about it is, if someone's an atheist, they either have got pushed on them or they just don't believe in all of it. So if they ask you though, hey, what's, you know, this, or, you know, anything about your religion, just answer their question. Don't be stupid about it. Don't say, oh, you should know that, or hey, you know, you're going to hell if you don't know this, or you're going to hell because you don't go to church or anything. Because honestly, I think a lot of people in churches, about probably half of them, aren't real Christians. Probably, you know, 3/4 of any church. They're not real Christians. They put on a mask and they say they are. But then they go behind your back, they gossip, they push people into their religion. They do all this stuff, and it's like, seriously? If you really want to bring someone into your religion, do not push it on them like that. That does not work. It never works. Don't do it. Not at all. Just don't. And other religions, I would say, are like this too. I'm not really familiar with other religions. I'm just going to go ahead and lay that out there. But this can probably go for other religions too. You know, don't try to force someone on your religion. Don't try to push them into the church. Don't try to take them, like, aggravate them. Don't be like, hey, go to church, go to church, go to church. Don't do that. Don't keep pushing them and pushing them and pushing them. Tell them once, invite them to your church. Tell them, you know, give them a little, like, if they want to go to Bible study with you, take them to Bible study. Don't, you know, and keep them away from the people that are like that in church. The people that put on a mask and are annoying. And, you know, another problem with churches I don't like is the fact that everyone comes up to you and starts hugging you and everything. Like, I can shake your hand, but I don't want to be hugged if I barely know you. And I guess that's just me. I'm not really that big of, you know, hugging and being close to someone or something like that, unless I know you. And really, I don't want to do that even if I do know you. Unless you're my girlfriend, I'm not going to, you know, get up on you and hug you and everything. But I hate when you go into a church and, like, it's your first day there, but they're coming up to you and hugging you and grabbing you and basically forcing themselves on you. You know, no, I don't want to be forced onto someone. I would rather shake your hand, get it over with, get out of there. And another thing I hate about church is, I don't know if it's like this in every church, but it's like that in our church, is everyone has to get up and sing. This I don't understand either. Why everyone has to get up and sing and dance and do all this stuff, because honestly, I don't even think I've ever sung in a church, because I don't want everyone going deaf. And I really don't like how our church, it's like 2 hours into the church of just singing. You know, we have Bible study in the beginning, then we have the singing, which lasts for a while, and then we have about 30 minutes of preaching, because he has cut his preaching short. That way he can compensate for all the singing, you know, and keep, you know, in time. And we usually get out of there about 1:30, and then by 1:30, you know, you're pretty much, that's past noon, so, like, that's like half your day spent, you know, unless, you know, because usually it's, yeah, Sunday, and if you have school or work, then you can't stay up, so that's pretty much half your day. And pretty much this is like this, I would say, in a lot of churches, of just, like I said, the pushing and everything, but the singing too, the singing and the hugging and everything, But other than that, that's all I got to say for today, guys. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. Comment down below your church stories, or if you agree with me or disagree with me, or anything, jokes, anything, I don't really care. And with that all being said, folks, have a nice day.
As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes. As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes. As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes. As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above our town, I can finally see now.